Cześć, z tej strony ja, Szalona, to jest gra The Walking Dead. Powracamy do przygód Lee i Clementine. Jest to już trzeci odcinek tej serii. Jeśli nie widziałeś poprzednich, zapraszam do obejrzenia. Macie je na moim kanale oraz w playliście The Walking Dead.
Well, you don't say much. Wish I had 5 just like you. What did you say your name was?
Chodzi go z nimi
It's Lee.
szczerze.
Nice to meet you, Lee. I'm Herschel Green. How'd this happen?
Jumping
Skakałem
the
przed
fence,
ogrodzeniem, tak?
Running from something?
just like everybody else.
What type of danger has the girl seen?
The kind there's a lot
Pewnie
of.
sporo, no bo
She had a few lonely days with nothing but the dead keeping her company.
I still just can't imagine it.
Consider yourself lucky.
House is full up with mine. We got another displaced family of 3 sleeping in the barn. You and your daughter are welcome to rest there when we're done here. I didn't catch your name, darling.
Clementine.
Can't imagine what you've been through, Clementine.
I'm looking after her until we find her parents.
Hey, Dad. So I'm thinking, first thing tomorrow, we gotta reinforce the fence around the farm.
That doesn't seem necessary.
I don't know what you saw on TV or heard on the radio, but there's some serious shit hitting the fan. I don't think anyone knows how big it is yet.
Your son's right. You're gonna want to fortify this place.
Stuff like that doesn't happen around here, Sean.
Dad, I'm serious. Lee, come on. Tell him what you saw out there, man.
Chodzące żywe
I
trupy.
got chased by a couple of dead people.
Well, do what you think you should. We got plenty of chores as it is.
Lee and those folks in the barn can help out in the morning. We gotta do it. Really.
I already said okay. Well, I'm all done here. It should start to feel better tomorrow.
Thanks.
If your leg gets hot or the swelling doesn't go down, you're probably dealing with an infection.
What do we do then?
We'll probably just have to shoot you. We'll clean it, redress it, and you'll be fine.
Okay, that'd be preferable.
There's blankets and such in the barn. We'll be seeing you bright and early. Come tomorrow, which way you think you're headed?
Towards Macon, I suppose. All right then.
It smells like...
I know what it
Nie
smells
będziemy
like.
mówić gówno przy dziewczynce.
duty. I missed my mom and dad.
No,
I bet, Clem.
to musi bardzo
How
trafić.
far is Savannah?
Pretty far.
Oh, okay.
Nie będzie miał problemu z tłumaczeniem mniejsze i rodzice mogą już być żywymi trupami, tak?
I love you, baby.
On też ma coś, jakieś złe wspomnienia pewnie. Szczególnie, że jeszcze
Hey, get up.
wyrok,
I'm itchy.
więzienie.
Well, you slept in a barn, little lady. Lucky you don't have spiders in your hair. But I bet your daddy scared them all away, huh?
I'm, not her dad. Name's Lee.
I'm Kenny.
Dad, we're in the middle of a fence. There's a tractor and everything.
We better get going, or we won't hear the end of it. That's my boy, Ken Jr. We call him Duck, though.
Doc?
Yeah, nothing bothers him. Like water off a duck's back, you know?
That's a valuable trait lately.
No kidding. But frankly, I think it's because he's dumb as a bag of hammers.
Dad!
But he makes up for it with enthusiasm. The word is you were on your way to Macon.
My family's from there.
Well, Macon's on the way, and personally, I'd appreciate the company of a guy who can knock a couple of heads together if he has to.
Zapytam małą.
I'll see what the girl would like.
Ah, gotta consult the missus. I understand. Honey, Duck, this is Lee. And, what's the
Żeby nie
girl's
było, że
name?
Sami
Clementine.
podejmują decyzje.
Clementine.
That is a very pretty name.
Thanks.
Well, we should get to work. We've all seen what those things can do out there, so the faster we get this fence up, the better.
I want to build a fence.
Yeah? Well, I need a good foreman. You can sit on the tractor and yell at me whenever I take a water break.
On a tractor? Cool!
Duck and I will hop to it.
I can keep an eye on your little girl here on the porch. We can visit.
Dobra. To sam czas, żeby wszystko obejść. O, może
You
po
having a
prostu-
nice time with Kaczka, Clementine?
Yeah.
Okej. Sklepmy tutaj teraz Katia.
Hey there, girls. You two actually look
Może
relaxed.
tak zagadajmy.
I think we're doing just fine. Clementine was just telling me about first grade.
Oh, how was that?
It's easy.
Well, yeah. So, you're good?
Anyway, it's almost like we didn't see people eating each other for the past 3 days. It's peaceful here, no?
So, what do you do when corpses aren't walking around?
I'm a veterinarian back in Fort Lauderdale. Like
Oh.
Herschel here, except more with dogs and cats and not horses. What is it that you do, Lee?
I used to teach up at the University of Georgia.
We need to hope that we can go back to our jobs soon, Lee. Back to normal. It can't stay like this.
Dalej wierzę.
Yeah, my mistake.
Nie wchodźmy w zbędne
We'll all
konflikty.
be home soon.
How did you handle getting through the city?
Kenny just drove. We passed so many people that needed help, and we just passed people. Over some, just...
It's okay. It's fine. You don't have to say anymore.
I want to go home tomorrow. But even then, I can't take away the things Doc went through. Don't you want to go back to the moment before you knew about all of this?
Anybody in their right mind would. Families and barbecues and beers with good friends.
All of those things.
Those are the things we live for, right? With those gone, what's the point? Back in a bit.
Okay, Lee.
Dokładnie muszę dążyć do tego, żeby to wszystko wróciło do normy. Może nie na pewno, że tak będzie. O, tu mam Kennego.
Hey there, Kenny.
Zagadajmy,
any
czy
help?
potrzebuję pomocy.
No, I think I got it.
No,
you need any help?
samochodach nie znam.
What do you mean?
I mean, in taking care of that little girl. You know what you're doing? You got kids of your own?
Wszystko
I
gra.
think I've got it handled okay. As long as I keep her safe, I think I'm doing all right.
With those things out there, maybe. Sure, that's enough. But you gotta ask yourself if you're the type of guy who can do better than that if her parents don't show up.
I'll keep that in mind. How's your son doing?
Good, I think. Kaczka's got a sister up in Memphis. We were coming back from visiting her. We were in a gas station and some guy grabbed my boy. I thought he was kidnapping him. I was on the fucker in about 2 seconds and... Christ. Just lucky I was there. We saw a lot of bodies before we stumbled upon Herschel's. But we're a tough family, Lee. Ain't nothing gonna phase us.
Trochę zbyt pewny siebie mi się wydaje, że
So what's your
jest.
family's plan?
Get back on down to Lauderdale and let this mess get sorted out. Government will start handing out shots and the National Guard will do its thing. On the odd chance things got too bad, we could hop on my boat, I guess.
You've got a boat.
I'm a commercial fisherman, catching mackerel, dolphin, whatever's biting and paying. Kaczka wouldn't be wild about it, but the boat's not that bad.
See you.
Okej, nie ma łódź. Dosyć ciekawie, dobra. Coś tu mogliśmy zobaczyć? Czy mi się wydawało? Idziemy dalej. Może tu ktoś jest z tyłu? O, tam widzę tego małego daka. Porozmawiajmy z nim.
How you doing, Duck?
Good. I'm gonna drive the tractor. I'm the foreman. Lift with your back, Sean.
You know how to drive it?
Sure don't. I can give you a hell of a critique of the U.S. Farm Bill, though.
I'm good.
Można z tobą porozmawiać? Chyba można.
Hey, Lee.
Need a hand?
That'd be great. If you could cut those 2x to length, that'd sure speed things up.
Co chcę zrobić?
My dad doesn't know how bad it is.
No, he doesn't.
I saw a guy in Atlanta kill a kid. A boy. Just shot him right in the face.
Was the boy one of the walkers?
I don't even know. He was either attacking the guy or asking for help. He didn't even hesitate. He just turned, put the barrel of the gun right between the kid's eyes, and pulled the trigger. You don't see things like that. It's not like in the movies.
They don't fall like you think.
Did you have to do it?
Do what?
Kill. Have you had to off one yet?
Oh,
Musiałem je nie
I had to shoot
No,
one.
prawda, tak.
I could shoot one, maybe, if it were far away. I'm just glad we're getting this fence built. Dad just wants to keep the family safe and thinks inviting people in is a bigger threat than whatever's out there. How about yours? How's your family?
My brother and parents are in Macon.
To jest prawda.
Oh man, I hope so too. Maybe it's not too bad there. That's probably all I need cut for now. Thanks.
And Sean, thanks again for the ride.
No problem, Lee. Couldn't leave you behind. Anyway, when you see my dad around, he might want some help in the barn.
O, okej. Pójdziemy do Herschela. No, szybko poszło. Ale już rozmowa z Herschelem może w innym odcinku. Dzięki wielkie za oglądanie tego odcinka. Jeśli wam się podobało, zostawcie kciuka w górę. Jeśli jeszcze tego nie zrobiliście, kliknijcie czerwony przycisk poniżej i zasubskrybujcie mój kanał. Zapraszam na wszelkie social media, które są w opisie tego filmu. No i co? Do następnego. Cześć!